So we heard this morning from the no budget, or low, I don't know what it was, no budget, I guess, people that have put together their first feature films for less than $1,000 and for some even $0. So congratulations to those that have accomplished that. And we will keep an eye on those folks for their determination. And so this panel is sort of let's call it sort of the next level. So why don't we just, for people's sake, introduce everyone, because I think Walter's a fairly new face. He just arrived today. So why don't we start with you, Walter, who you are, and a little bit about the film that you just produced.
Okay, briefly. So my name is Walter Forsyth. I'm a producer, writer, director in Halifax, and I ran the film co-op for 10 years. I've been to this festival once before with a featured doc called Cubers a few years ago. But we showed the TV Hour, I think, when we were here. And it was created by a director from New Brunswick, Richard LeBlanc, who lives in Toronto now. So between then and now, I developed a feature with Shandy Mitchell, which we went through the whole telefilm program for several rounds and eventually brought on 3 other producers, and we made a film called The Disappeared. And it's a low-budget film that we did through Telefilm with Movie Central and TMN, tax credits, and it's like $1.25 million.
I'm Michael Melski. I directed and co-wrote Charlie Zone, which was the opening gala feature last night. Some of you I know were there. Thank you for coming. I also shot my first feature here, Growing Up, in 2007. And we opened the festival in 2008. So I have lots of experience with low budget and shooting in New Brunswick.
Yeah, I'm Tony Whalen, and we had Gia on the panel as well. She was here for a bit this morning and whatnot, feeling great. Our film was, as Gord mentioned, our first theatrical feature called All the Wrong Reasons. We shot it this summer, and just a bit of history about it. Gord mentioned that Telefilm were on board on this project for a number of years, so that was development of about 4 years. Polish and packaging, and then production this year, and that was also done with support from the province of New Brunswick and New Brunswick Film, which I should mention as well. And I think this morning I spoke a little bit about partnerships, and I think Gord even mentioned bringing in partners that have more production experience, and we did just that on our feature and worked with a production company called Buffalo Gal Pictures based in Winnipeg, Manitoba. And it's kind of interesting, I kind of want to do a bit of a tie-in to the film co-op. I essentially went to the CMPA's primetime conference about a year and a half ago with the goal of pitching our project to specific producers, and it included Phyllis Lang from Buffalo Gal, and I pitched our project. She was interested, but in addition to the actual script that was given to her, I gave her a DVD, and it included previous work, which was the short films that we had done. The first one was through the Short Venture Program funded by the province and done with the Film Co-op, as well as the CBC 321 project and a few other short films. So it's, I think to move ahead in this industry, it's all about partnerships and bringing in people that can act as mentors that have that production experience, and just that happened with us on this production. We worked with Buffalo Gal Pictures, but for them to be interested, it was based on them seeing our previous work that was done with some people in this room through the Filmmakers Cooperative. So we started out with a 7-minute film, then did a few other shorts, then did a 22-minute, and that built up into our feature, our full feature. So I guess I kind of spoke a little bit too long, but that's not unlike me. But that's sort of a bit of an introduction, and I guess I'll pass it back over to Gord to continue.
There's really not much else to say.
He used up all his time, didn't he?